Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through my 5 favorite HubSpot playbooks of 2024. We're going to walk through how to analyze closed lost deals, how to build a zero duplicates dashboard, how to identify expansion opportunities with product usage data inside of HubSpot, how to define multi-level approval workflows specifically around quoting and discounting, and finally, we're going to build a pipeline health dashboard. I'm going to give you an overview of all of these playbooks and give you all the step-by-step that you can follow to implement by yourself. So first up, we have our closed lost deal analysis dashboard. These are 4 reports that you can include on any dashboard that you like. Create your own specific deal dashboard for closed lost deals. So we have deals by closed lost reasons. So you can see we're requiring properties at the end of the sales process when a deal moves to the closed lost stage. And we are ensuring that reps are defining why that deal was closed lost, and then we're just counting all of those reasons in this report. Over here on the right-hand side, we have monthly closed deals by their lost reason. So in each month that a deal was moved to closed lost in our sales pipeline, what was the reason for that movement? These last 2 reports are going to be the most interesting here, which is we are using a custom last stage before closed lost property, which we're setting in a workflow to see where are we losing deals in our pipeline, which stages are people getting stuck at, whereas there may be enablement, which would be helpful to create things that could be done to prioritize those deals so we don't lose them in those stages. And then again, just breaking them down by the month that they were lost in. Next up, playbook number 2, we have zero duplicates. Duplicates in HubSpot, in any CRM, are a giant pain and a huge problem if you want to go run a connected, automated, data-driven go-to-market motion. So this zero duplicates dashboard with Qualify allows us to identify the duplicates that we have for our companies and contact records in HubSpot and identify where they're coming from, which are the sources of duplicates, what are the create dates of duplicates, who owns the records that are duplicates, and what are the specific rules and properties that are duplicated so that we can start identifying ways that we can prevent those duplicates from being created again in the future. Next up, playbook number 3 is going to be identifying and working expansion opportunities based on product usage. So if you're syncing or integrating product data from a tool like June, or maybe a reverse ETL solution like HighTouch into HubSpot, you can start creating properties, and we have a calculated property here based on that product usage data for seat utilization. So we can use those properties as triggers in a workflow to tell us when an account has low utilization, high utilization, or importantly, give some transparency to the customer about how their account utilization is looking. So in this workflow, we're sending Slack notifications with varying degrees of escalation. We are sending a monthly usage recap here over on the right-hand side if everything is sort of normal and we're within expected ranges. But whenever we're not, we're creating tasks for the appropriate people, whether that's sales, whether that's the CSM, to go and interact, engage with that customer and make sure that there's either an expansion, which we have a email template which we can use and extend from this monthly usage recap template to engage those expansion opportunities, or if they have low usage, then we want to make sure that we are proactively reaching out, making sure that they don't become a churn risk or more of a churn risk than they maybe already are. Next up, playbook number 4, we have approval workflows with Quote Happily for CPQ and quoting in HubSpot. And in this case, we are building an approval workflow when we have line items where a discount percentage is added greater than a certain amount. You could create any number of rules in Quote Happily if you want to extend your CPQ process in HubSpot. But the critical thing here is that we have this outcome of require approval, which we then use as a trigger inside of a HubSpot workflow, and the HubSpot and Quote Happily workflow action, which says, let's not approve this quote. Don't allow this quote to be sent to the customer until we have approval from a specific person for this rule. Finally, playbook number 5, one that is really important, similar to the zero duplicates dashboard in HubSpot, if you want to run a data-driven go-to-market process, is deal hygiene. And in this dashboard, we have 7 different reports, which are going to show you everything from the deals that are missing next steps are there, deals that are missing an amount, inactive deals, so deals that don't have activity for more than a certain period. You set a threshold there. Close date, we update this property account of the number of times that the close date has been pushed or moved for a deal in an automated workflow. And it allows us to identify deals where they keep getting pushed out. What are the chances that this deal will actually close on the day that is set in that close date property? We have stored deals, so deals that have been stuck in their current stage for more than a certain time period. Store deals by stage, so which stages are these stored deals stuck in? Are there any patterns there that we can start to improve, build more enablement around, be more proactive in those stages? And then just a count of the deals that are missing the data that we care about by rep. So my top 5 workflows, reports, playbooks from the Connected GTM newsletter this year. There'll be many more in 2025. Excited to share more go-to-market processes that you can implement yourself in HubSpot. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Certainly be doing more of these in 2025 and walking through the specifics of how you implement these playbooks in HubSpot. See you next time.